Welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to be doing a little mind body meditation today, and this time will be comprised of a couple of components. We're going to be doing, as I mentioned, a body scan meditation. We'll start with some breath work to center ourselves, a nice soft landing into the space, a little bit of chanting to open up the space, and then we'll dive into the meditation body scan portion. So, thank you for being here. I hope this is a blessing on your day, and that you find what you need during this time. I wanted to invite you to embrace some of our restorative postures that we've been looking at the past couple of weeks, if you feel called to do so. You can also just find a comfortable place to sit if you have a meditation chair or a place where you regularly sit in meditation. You can also lie back and take a modified savasana or supported savasana. So either way, find a comfortable place where you can be for the next 30 to 45 minutes. And once again, welcome, namaste, and let's get started. So I'm going to just take you quickly through some props if you choose to set yourself up in a restorative posture. So folded blankets might be beneficial. I'm going to sit in kind of a supported seat. You can also set up one of our most common restorative postures that we've been looking at. And in doing so, you have a couple of options here. So if you have bolsters or pillows, you can create kind of an angled plane here. And then we're going to want our sacrum right at the base of the pillow. So you may need blankets to raise you up. You may want a blanket to place over your body. If you have eye pillows or an eye mask, I also invite you to introduce those into your experience. So if you choose to take one of the restorative postures, this is a great place to start. Lining the low back against the pillow. Your legs can be in a bound angle here, and you can support your legs with the yoga blocks. Once again, I always say you can use large books or anything that might fit the need or the function of a yoga block. And then just gently lying back on the pillow, allowing the shoulder blades to rest down the spine, arms open, palms face up. You can also take this posture with legs extended, and you can also elevate the legs. So if you have another pillow or blankets, you can also use your yoga blocks and elevate the legs. So taking a moment here to find the posture you want to be in, that you'll be comfortable in for the next 30 to 45 minutes. And while we all adjust, we'll meet back in center here and get started. So once again, finding a place, comfort, place where you can fully open and relax. Finding comfortable seat, perhaps you're lying down. But as you find your posture, just begin to connect with the breath. Begin to bring awareness to the place where your body meets the ground, meets the earth. And just taking a moment here to become very present with where you're at in this here now moment. Many of us scatter ourselves around doing so many things. So taking this time to center here, arriving here. Allow yourself, wherever your body meets the earth, to establish your root system, extending your roots down into the earth, creating a strong foundation, a place where we can foster stability, a place where you can feel comfortable nesting in. Noticing where your flesh meets the floor. Begin to feel weight, feel a heaviness there as you ground your body down. And then no matter what position you find yourself in, begin to grow long from that root. If you're seated, you may choose to elongate the spine. If you're lying down, just taking a moment to stretch and then settling back down into the earth. And now let's begin connecting with the breath. Feeling the breath as it rises from the roots up through the body. The apana, new life, coming in with the inhale. And then on the exhale, bringing the breath back down through the body, through the head, the throat, the chest, the stomach, down the legs. And let's do that again. Inhale up through the feet, the legs, the hips, the stomach, through the chest, the throat, the head, up the crown. Exhale down through the crown, down the skull, the throat, the chest, the shoulders relax, through the belly, pelvis, the legs, down the knees, ankles, and out the feet. And continue this breath cycle at your own pace. Bringing acute awareness to how the breath feels as it opens, greeting the body with new life. Bringing fresh oxygen to the blood, the tissues, the cell, the bone. And exhaling down through the body complete. Any stagnant energy, stale energy, toxins, tension, just release it into the ground that's supporting you. Allowing the breath to be the experience in and of itself. I'm going to open the space with a chant. And this chant is in honoring of the collective wisdom and creative force that flows through us all. to honoring of the four corners and the elements, as well as the uniqueness that flows through each one of us. And now, settling in, using this time to honor the mind, body, spirit connection. We've come through a passage of time of great change. There's been a lot of activity with the full moon and extreme weather, and so taking this special time today to tune in specifically to what our mind and body may need today. Inviting any energy, any spirit they may be required or needed for you today. Just taking a moment to yourself and inviting that in. And we're going to begin with some breath work here. And a little different than our normal yoga on the mats class, we're going to use a consistent ratio, inhale and exhale. So I'm going to start with a 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale, and then I'm going to quickly invite you to find a pace that works for you. But we're going to continue this equal ratio breathing for quite some time. And I'll cue you throughout so we can retain your focus. But really inviting the breath in with the intention of bringing awareness throughout the body, throughout the mind. What's ready to release? What's ready to heal? And what's ready to receive? So let's begin. Rooting down and inviting the breath up from the root. We'll bring it through the body. Inhale the Apana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your own, inhale. following the count of your own breath. Allow the inhale to open the body. Allow the exhale to cleanse the body. Like a wave, inhale. Exhale. You can imagine the breath as a strong tide, the inhale bringing new life to shore, and the exhale powerfully taking away anything that no longer serves you, releasing it down into the ground. Your mind begins to wander, just taking yourself back to the breath with your count. Inhale. Exhale. Inviting the mind to fully submit and surrender to the breath, inviting it into the experience, allowing it to rest. Good. Let's take 3 more breath cycles here. Beautiful. I'm going to sound the chime. I invite you to follow the sound of the chime to its completion, inviting a transition. And now with an inhale and a cleansing exhale, I invite you to find the posture which feels best for you. We're going to shift into our body scan. And we'll begin with the feet. So you may want to start with some sense of grounding, feet on the floor, or if they're stretched out in front of you, just wiggling the toes, bringing your awareness down to the feet. And then reconnecting with the breath cycle that you established before. Taking a moment to shift yourself into optimal comfort. You may choose to cover yourself with a blanket. Bring in an eye pillow. We'll begin. So closing your eyes, if that feels comfortable for you. And bringing your awareness to your left big toe. If you can, imagine there's a laser beam on the very tip of your left big toe. And allow that awareness to begin to spread throughout the left big toe. Feeling a warmth, or you may experience sensation of a light. However you experience this awareness is completely up to you. And then allowing that awareness to expand to the second toe. Now the third toe, the fourth toe, and the pinky toe. Now feeling that awareness throughout the lower pads of the foot. Now through the arch of the foot and the heel of the foot. The whole left foot now encapsulates your awareness. You may feel a warmth or a sensation. Allow that to spread up the left leg, the shin, up the calf, all the way up to the knee. Allowing that awareness to spread through the knee, 360 degrees. Up the leg, the quads and the hamstring, up through the hips, feeling the awareness in your left hip now. Allow that to spread up to the center of the belly, through the pelvic bowl, all the way back to the low back, sacrum, the lumbar spine. Now allowing that awareness to come up the spine, all the way through the stomach, the belly. Imagining the belly like a cavity filling with the water of your awareness. Allowing it to reach the top of the stomach, the low rib cage. Allowing that awareness to spread up the chest, the sternum, through the shoulders, spine, up to the back of the neck and the clavicle. Up the neck and the throat, releasing any tension in the throat, the low jaw. And following this awareness up through the nasal passages, up the back of the skull. Awareness coming now to the forehead, releasing any tension here. Bringing awareness to the third eye, the pineal gland. The brain. Now the entire head and skull. And then up through the crown. Feeling a sense of fullness here. Entire body feeling warm with your awareness and attention. Taking an inhale and an exhale. While we're filled with the awareness, asking yourself, your body, how am I? What do I need today? What am I ready to let go of? And then on the next exhale breath, release. We'll begin to bring our awareness down the back side of the skull, down the neck, out towards the tips of the shoulders. We'll come down the arms, out to the biceps, the triceps, down the elbows, down the forearms, to the wrists, the little finger, the ring finger, the middle finger, the pointer finger, and the thumb on each hand. Then allowing that awareness to flow back up the arm to the heart center. Checking in here, holding your attention, your awareness in your heart and the chest. And once again, asking yourself, how am I doing? What do I need today? What am I ready to let go of? And then bringing your awareness down through the chest, down the sternum, across the front of the rib cage, down the belly, belly button, down into the low abdomen and the pelvis. And we'll shift our awareness over to the right hip, right low back, the right glute, allowing the warmth of your awareness to spread through the hamstrings and the quadricep of the right leg, down to the right knee, 360 degrees, down the shin and the calf of the right leg, flowing down towards the ankle, and the heel, and the top of right foot, and the arches of the right foot, down to the pads of the toes, feeling your awareness now in the right pinky toe, the fourth toe, the third toe, the second toe, and bringing your awareness to the right big toe, feeling it in the entire toe, and then bringing your awareness to a finite point at the top of the right toe. Invite a cleansing energy throughout the body. And on the exhale, letting it go down through the body, flushing the organs, the tissue, the cells, the blood. Exhaling down into the ground, letting go. Let's do that again. Inhale. Nice cleansing breath up through the body. And then exhale, flushing any toxins, stagnant energy, stuck emotions. Letting it go. And let's take one more breath together. Inhale. And exhale. I invite you to shift yourself into position of Savasana if you're not there already. I'm going to close us with the chant of the sound of Om. Om is comprised of 3 sounds, and you'll feel them in 3 different areas of the body. The O will resonate in your lower chakras, through your hips and your pelvis up to the stomach. The Aum sound in the middle, you may feel in the heart and the chest. And the completing the sound up in the crown, the head, and above. Staying connected with the breath, just allow the sound to wash over you. And as you settle into your Savasana, embracing the stillness of the posture, allowing yourself to relax completely, surrendering, thanking yourself for giving yourself the time to do this wonderful thing, for giving yourself a moment of peace. The light in me honors and acknowledges the light in all of you. Namaste.